Welcome back everyone. In the series of learning C programming, we have already covered all types of operators, but now some special operators are left, or you can call some miscellaneous operators like comma operator, pointer operator, member selection operator, size of operator. Okay, so these operators we will covering in this video, right? Upon the completion of this session, the learner will be able to understand special operators and operator precedence and associativity rule, right? See, first is comma operator. Here is our comma operator. Next is size of operator. We have already discussed about size of operators in our previous video when we are discussing unary operators, right? So next is our asterisk ampersand. These are called as pointer operators. Next, our period or dot and arrow mark. These are member selection operators. Right? See, in pointer operator and member selection operator, here is our pointer operator and member selection operator. I will discuss them in pointer chapter, that is in a separate video, right? Let me tell you about this comma operator. Okay, so you used for what? To separate two things, but it is an operator. Normally आमे comma को use करछे दीटा thing को separate करिया पे, but एठी comma को आमे as an operator use करिया. Okay, so you will use comma like a separator, but suppose you write int a comma b comma c. Okay, this is what you are declaring three variables of same type. Rather than this, you can write int a, again int b, again int c. Okay, but all these variables are of same type, so you can use comma as a separator and write down them as a single line, right? And you can initialize them in a single line like int a equals to 2 comma b equals to 3 comma c equals to 4. So here comma is acting as a separator. It separates a, b and c value, right? So when you declare variables, when you declare functions, when you call functions, at that time we use comma as a separator. Okay. So suppose I write int a and a equals to 5 comma 4. Then what should be the output? See, in this line, the value of right hand side is assigned to left hand side, right? That is 5 is assigned to a, not 4, because 4 is rejected. Here we will get 5 as output, not 4. Okay, because only the first value, the first expression will be evaluated to assign the LHS, right? If you print a, you will get what? 5, right? And suppose you write int a, next a equals to within parenthesis 5 comma 4. Now what would be the output? See, in this line, within bracket, within parenthesis, we have 5 and 4. Now the comma operator will be evaluated, that is first operand will be evaluated and the value is rejected. First operand is what? 5, so the value is rejected. Second operand value will be evaluated and that value is 4 and that value would be returned. Okay, so now 4 would be returned and assigned to a, right? So when you print a value, that is give 4, right? So you have to be very careful when you use this comma operator, right? Now suppose if you write like this, int a equals to 5 comma 4. Okay, here I write int a equals to 5 comma 4. This line give you error, because I have told you when we use comma in case of declaring variables, at that time comma will act as a separator, right? It is not going to be used an operator, so it will separate. So 5 is assigned to a, not, that is wrong. It will give you error, right? But if I modify it as a equals to bracket within bracket 5 comma 4, then it will print what? 4, like I told you before. Okay, so within our three operator, that is comma, equal to and parenthesis, there are some precedence. Means जेमती आमे math रे BODMAS rule को follow करूचे, गोटे expression को solve करिया पे, गोटे calculation को, गोटे equation को calculate करिया पे, से बड़ी हमरो प्रोग्रामिंग रे भी जेते सारा ऑपरेटर्स अछन से मानकर किछि किछि प्रेसिडेंस अछि प्रेसिडेंस मींस को ऑपरेटर को हमें आगो इवैल्यूएट करबा काहा को नेक्स्ट इवैल्यूएट करबा सेकंड रे एई भली बुझियला सो कॉमा असाइनमेंट और पैरेंथेसिस या भितर सबटु फर्स्ट प्रेसिडेंस होची पैरेंथेसिस फर्स्ट आगो पैरेंथेसिस इक्विवेलेंट इवैल्यूएट हबो राइट देन हमर इवैल्यूएट हबो assignment operator that is second then last evaluate habo comma operator that is third okay so within any expression we have to calculate first the parenthesis we have to evaluate the parenthesis then the assignment and then the comma right let's take some examples and you have to answer this in the comment box okay so here are the examples see 1 2 and 3 here are three examples and I think you have to answer in the comment box right I hope you got the working of comma operator easily okay next coming to our main properties that is associativity and precedence of operators what is the need when to use how to use these properties right you can see this in the chat here here are the operators and their associativity and their precedence or priority see precedence means what precedence Precedence means what? Precedence means which operator would be executed first, then second, like this is in an expression. Because in an expression we have multiple operators. It's a combination of operators. Like if I write 2 plus 3 into 4. Okay? Here two operators. Now which operator you will evaluate first? First we will evaluate the multiplication operator. That is 3 into 4, which is 12, and then second evaluate plus operator, that is 2 plus 12. So answer is what? 14. Okay, so that is we decided based on their precedence rule. Just like in maths we have BODMAS rule to decide, right? And one more thing is associativity. Here is our associativity, right? Associativity means from which side it will be evaluated, that is from left to right or from right to left. Okay, so if at a time two multiplication operators and or two division operators are there, so they are same precedence. Okay, then how to solve it? See, like here, if I write 2 plus 3 into 4 divide 2 into 12. Okay, so you have to evaluate first multiplication and division operator because multiplication and division are of same precedence, right? So multiplication and division operators are evaluated from what? Their associativity is left to right. Okay, in this chart you got it, that is left to right, right? So like this we have to evaluate this equation from left to right. First this here is our one multiplication operator, division operator, here also one multiplication operator. So left to right we have to evaluate, right? So like this you have to take care of their precedence and associativity when you evaluate an expression. Okay, so I hope you got all the total concepts of operators in C language, and that's it for this video.